are back. Time to share a cup and roll out a recipe with Shurwayne Winchester. He is here with us to kick things off on this Christmas season here on A Cup of Joe. Shurwayne, the show is celebrating 5 years this year, so we are so glad to have you here as part of our continued 5-year celebration.
Thank you very much. Pleasure being here. Pleasure being here.
So, I mean, Shurwayne, as we just said when you sang, I mean, your voice, I think I read an article where you said, I don't know if it's your mom said it or you were saying it, at a young age, when you were singing, you always wanted to take your voice to places where automatically it wasn't going, but you was pushing your voice.
Pushing and trying to get yourself, beyond that point. You know, sometimes you have this comfort zone.
Yeah.
You get to that and you say, well, I've achieved this, or you're rated as one of the best voices in this. That wasn't enough.
Yeah.
I wanted to excel beyond that, and I'm still on that journey.
You're still on that journey?
Yeah, still on that journey.
Because
the same way with the dishes that you do. I'm looking at this collection here. I wouldn't say on camera what I asked about this. I'm not going to tell them that, but it's amazing.
But it really is, as I said, and I would imagine, because I mean, when I hear, every time I hear you and the voice songs rich, whether you sing live here or you sing on the record, there's a richness to that obviously was over the years of perfecting that voice.
Thank you very much, Mr. Codrington Winchester, for the rehearsals, doing scales. And, and the funny thing is, at this present time, because of the habit of rehearsing and warming up my voice before I go on stage, sometimes in the rush, we forget to do that, but it makes a huge difference. I think it will be similar to preparing the recipe.
Yeah.
You'll have to have the measuring cup of the ingredients and everything.
The preparation before.
So the warm-up for your vocals is like that, to get everything measured and have it right, and then you hit the stage and people get the end result.
Get the end result. I mean, singing soca over the years, many people, when they hear our artists, and I mean, sometimes soca doesn't lend always to singing. Am I right?
No, you're right.
Am I?
You're right. Yeah.
So slowly and cautiously I'm speaking there. But sometimes soca doesn't always lend to, in other words, sometimes also Destra. Destra has a beautiful voice as well.
Yes.
But not all the time, based on what Destra is singing, you get that. So sometimes you say, did that affect your career and you singing? Because most of your songs, I think you almost designed the song around your voice.
Correct. When I remember, at first, I did not like soca.
Right.
Because there was no room. The voices that I heard had I would say rustic heaviness, and when they give a command, they could control the crowd. So there was no room for a voice like mine. And then I heard Baron, and I said, wow, here this man is singing, boy, and I just fell in love with that. And then progressively, I started singing songs, and my dad said, instead of trying to write a soca, why don't you just write a song and then put a soca rhythm to it? Try a calypso rhythm to it, and that's how I ended up getting myself into it. And I just always practice the voice that you hear on the recording. Let it be that voice. Let someone comes to your concert, they must say, wow, this man really rubbed me, this man sung almost just like the record. While some people try to stray away from it, I try to keep that sound. You must hear particular notes that you hear on the album. You must hear it when I'm performing live, so you could sing along and hey, this part coming, if you're waiting for that climb. Yes, it's coming, and he hits it, and they could sing along with it.
Yeah, fooling them on the record.
Give them what they want. Give them what they pay for.
Excellent. I mean, so when I heard the parang, boy, I mean, as I said, you did some parang. You dived in the parang thing before. But this one really had a sweetness to it. When I heard it on the radio, I said, wow.
Yeah, I have to give Preacher enough thanks. So that Preacher wrote the parang, and then he said, Shurwayne, what do you think about that? But I told him, I said, Preacher, my mom on my case for a song, but I need a parang, Preacher. Oh God, I could write the soca, but the parang, he said, Shurwayne, don't worry yourself. I'm gonna fix you. And he brought this song, but it needed me to personalize it. And I said, Preacher, okay, I want to bring out all the drinks, killing. He said, man, shall we do the thing now, man? You fix up the thing. So I just took it, and then I started writing in parts. And when we got the product, I sent it for him. He said, yes. And that was it. Yeah.
Important for you to delve into other genres?
Yes, 100%. Otherwise, I won't know my true potential. When I sang Born to Wine and the Jambian rhythm, No one could believe he's a soca artist. We're at a table. The table is long as this table. And you have the different artists, Beanie Man, there, you have Elephant Man, a whole heap of acts, and I'm the only soca artist there, and the rhythm just playing in the background. And these men just spitting lyrics and melodies. In fact, if I could have recorded the amount of different melodies before they come up with the final product, and I remember the guy said, "Singer," which is, they call it Shurwayne, "Singer, your turn." And I just said, "Okay, Shurwayne, just sing. Don't think of yourself as being a soca artist, but being an entertainer. And this is just another step that you're taking. And from there on, any music, any genre of music I could get my hands on, I want to try it." You can never tell what could happen. And I think that song proved that to me. And so now that's the journey I'm on. And it takes me now to the different festivals that I'm getting booked in.
Is it showing? And excuse me, because I have to
Of
prepare.
course, no, please
so I'm going
go
to
ahead.
start, but I want to continue that. Is it that you have decided, because I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this is two-time Road March winner. There was a little period when you dominated.
Yeah.
You won the groovy and
Power,
and
then I
power.
won Groovy 2
That was when
other times,
they changed everything so much.
Yeah.
But that was groovy and power, and,
Yeah.
and you swept the thing that year. Is it now that you are on that journey where you're experimenting away from soca?
No, I'm still, regardless of what genre I dabble in, you always get that soca vibe because it's in my DNA.
Right.
However,
Yeah.
Each act has a mission. You will have a goal of your own.
Yeah.
Mine is I wanted to try festivals. I love carnival, but I'm preaching to the converted people in the Caribbean. We know about carnival. We have so many acts doing that. There are some areas that I performed in over the last 3 years that I'm the only soca artist performing there. And it gives me a chance. When I'm on stage, I'm telling them, "Hey, you all love the performance? Yeah!" I said, "But you all need to come to Trinidad and Tobago."
To experience
and
it.
then, so I'm sending now these new converted soca lovers to the land, to the Mecca. And the festivals offer you that chance to actually, again, same thing, dabble in different music, meeting different producers, different musicians, and that's it. I just love that. Anything where that music is involved and it gives me that opportunity, join it.
Yeah. Let me just tell you what I'm doing, because before we get carried away. So I just had some onions and some oil. I can't do what your Tobago, what your Tobago mommy would do for you. Right? When I go to Tobago, I want Tobago food.
The
real thing.
Yeah.
But I like to do twist on recipes.
Okay.
So this is a chili.
Chili.
Mexican traditional dish kind of thing, where it's almost like a soup, stew, where you eat it like almost like a soup, nice chunky ingredients. And we are rolling out a recipe courtesy the folks at Pepe Products.
Thank you
Pepe
very much.
Yeah, Pepe has an entire range of peas and beans, and I am using some red beans and some black beans this morning from the range. I am not doing meat. Do you do meat? I know you're kind of health freak a little bit too.
No, actually, yes and no, you know.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
But you do meat?
I don't overdo it.
But you eat meat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not pork, but yeah.
So I am doing this guy here is a mushroom.
Yeah.
And really, I've learned how important this mushroom is to vegetarians and non-meat eaters. This is like their meat.
Okay.
So I decided, okay, pull the minced meat, which is what the meat they use, and do a mushroom chili.
Right.
It was one of the successful experiments that I did.
So this is where you dabble and put your own twist in it.
I try to put my own twist. I think of a recipe and I do my own twist on it.
That's mushrooms as well?
So this is mushrooms that I quartered, nice chunky mushrooms. I am just adding it simply to some onions that I have here and getting the mushrooms all nice and cooked, right? First step.
Good.
It's a mushroom chili we are doing today, all courtesy the folks at Pepe's products. Now, Pepe products, as I said, peas and beans. That's really the star of a chili. A chili is nice beans. You know, you can use pinto beans, any type of beans you have that can go in and make it a nice hearty kind of soup / stew. That's kind of it's really something else. So I have mushrooms going here, onions, mushrooms, nothing fancy, I tell you. To that.
What is that?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it out. So people do like to believe.
Yeah, let me see the thing, man.
So this garlic.
Okay.
Garlic. I don't chop up garlic, right? Anybody who know me on the show know that I don't chop up garlic and that kind of thing. I invested in this a few years ago.
Thank you very much.
And all I do, so all I do when I need garlic is I put it over the pot, bam.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I could do with that
You
in the
can do
kitchen.
that, yeah.
That's what
Everybody walk up and show once one, right? You get my garlic and my onions mixing up there. This is one pot. Everything you see in here, go in here and show it. I have peppers,
okay.
Sweet peppers.
Sweet peppers.
Wherever, red, green, any peppers you have, don't make a fuss. Wherever you have, get it in there. Building. Seasoning layers, guys. Salt. Pepper. I have pepper here. Black pepper. Now this is going to have a little
sting.
A little
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I want it not overly spicy, but I wanted it to wake you up a little bit.
So is there a secret ingredient that you have that you're not going to show us? Or?
You know, since I start cooking on TV, I do secrets.
All right, go ahead.
I share openly. So this is chili powder.
Chili powder.
And red pepper flakes.
And red pepper flakes.
So I'm doing all the red pepper flakes. It's a little chili. I'm going to do about a tablespoon of chili powder. I have some oregano here.
Okay.
And I want about a tablespoon of oregano. Now, sure, don't laugh at me, right? When I see I know how to cook, when I know how to cook, and I tell my tablespoon and a teaspoon. I'm measuring my tablespoon and a teaspoon. No, people tell me, no man, I saw that over the years. I learned, I kind of now know what a teaspoon is. I kind of know, you know. I never, before, when I don't start chewing. Yeah, laughing at me, I don't care. I'm measuring. This here is Jira.
Okay,
good Trini Jira.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Sometimes you see cumin in a recipe.
Yeah.
Cumin and Jira really has some of the same properties. So the Jira could be real flavor. And you add a little bit there. This is a real important ingredient. When they taste it and you want to know what it is, that Jira gives it that little Okay. To that now, where am I going? I could add my beans. So everything, it's kind of cooking the mushrooms and the vegetables, getting all nice.
Is there an order I have to put beans first or? Yeah,
so the order, you get the recipe on trinicooks.com, but there is an order. The reason the order is, if you recognize, I still have corn here. My corn going in last. I have, what is this? I'll give you that joke in a little bit. Let me add my beans. So courtesy Pepe products, check out their line of beans and bees and a whole lot of other things. I have my black beans and red beans that goes in here. And I'm mixing. I'm getting everybody introduced to each other. So the mushroom getting to know the peas, getting to know the vegetables. But the order is important. Because you see, if you put the corn in too early, corn cooks very quickly.
Okay.
So the order is important. You put the hard vegetables in, like the peppers, and you need to give them time to do their thing. Now, I need some liquid. My liquid going first with tomato sauce. Tomato sauce goes in here. And a good proper cup of tomato sauce. Nice heaping cup. And I mix that tomato sauce in there. Added to that tomato sauce, this is some vegetable stock.
Okay, vegetable stock.
Stock, yeah. Okay. So this is, some people make their stock from scratch. They boil vegetables, they boil their chicken, do chicken stock.
Vegetable stock.
This is out of a box. This is a nice cup of vegetable stock that I got to the supermarket, and I'm adding it straight in there. So that's the liquid. Now, that vegetable stock has a little salt content. So at this point, I'm not seasoning any further. I'm going to just allow everything to kind of just come together. I added my seasonings already, and that has some seasonings in it already. Finally, now I could add my corn.
Yeah.
And showing simple like that, you have a chili bubble in there.
Aye.
Now, what will happen is that you leave that for about 15 minutes. 15 minutes or so, allow it, cover it down, bring it to a boil. Bring it to a boil first, actually.
Okay.
When it brings to the boil, you lower the heat down
and cover them down
allow it to simmer for about 15 minutes.
In that pot.
It's 15, 20 minutes. If you have time, just allow it to simmer.
Okay.
Just about after that 15 to 20 minutes.
You put in your whatchamacallit. Whatchamacallit.
So Shurwayne came and say, Shurwayne said, this rice, what we do with this rice? So, no, I don't laugh at fellas when they come and do that because I was once there. So this is not rice, right? This is a fine pasta grain.
Yes, it's a fine pasta.
That's called orzo. If you go in the supermarket, sometimes so my wife, I used to call her my wife. She say, I'm going for peppers in the market, in the supermarket. I say, cool. So I pull up, I said, well, you're just running for peppers, but she would take about an hour to get peppers. Because she walking all the lanes. Now I find myself doing the same thing because they are these ingredients are sitting on the shelves, you know.
But you know why would I picked up? If you sent me for that.
A pack of rice.
Yeah, a pack of rice.
So this goes in after it simmers for about 50 minutes. I'm coming to a boil here now. I'm just going to lower this down and allow it to simmer for 15, 20 minutes. And after that 15, 20 minutes, I add the orzo. It's a very small grain pasta. You can actually do rice here as well.
Pronounce it again for me.
Orzo. It's O-R-Z-O.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah. You could do rice here as well, you know. It's just the pasta has a nice little chewiness to it that I like. That I like. So add that to it after. Stir it. And I just want, one thing I just want to do, just to give it that nice little trini flavor. I have some rosemary
and
I have shadow penny. Yeah. This is my final thing that I want to just add in here. And just get it to the end here. It boils, it does its thing. We serve it up next because we have one bubbling in the back that we will serve up. Thanks to the folks at Pepe's, guys. Get the whole range of peas and beans. Important when you get this, you bubble this, boil it, leave it, put some garlic in it. Nice, let it get nice and soft. As you see, my peas and beans is important, right? So boil it, and it's easy to use in any dish that you want to do. Because the folks at Pepe's roll out a recipe. Shurwayne Winchester. We taste up and we continue chatting with the man with the voice. This Christmas, who you calling?
Shurwayne!
We're coming right back.